Yeah. So when I did mine, I'm a glutton for punishment, right? So I just found out that my baby sister was going through kidney failure. I got laid off.
Whoa.
Uh, what else? There was a couple few. Oh, my TV broke. Like I went through some
Yeah, random
things.
stuff.
So that's a
Like
blues song, so basically country song.
yeah,
Yeah. He was living a
yeah.
real life one.
I could.
Yeah.
Yeah. My
Well,
dog was okay, but yeah, no, it was like I went through. There was like 4 or 5 different things, and the reason why I say the TV breaking was kind of a big deal was because I was trying to play video games to get my mind off of everything falling apart.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. No.
So there was a whole bunch of people on Call of Duty that just got called all kinds of bad words. My bad, y'all. I was going through some things. And then when my TV broke, I was like, what the hell?
I'm
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
But then this is good though. Like you guys were talking about earlier, if you guys are in the same room, like I would say one of the things you guys should do, because Kevin, you mentioned like, oh, we should do this. I would definitely say do the video chatting and stuff like that. Like we've been doing Sketch Zone for years now, and like one of the things we talk about, just even as artists and as 3D artists myself, like the process of getting online and talking with other creatives like this, like because we used to do this before we did the podcast. It's like therapeutic and like it helps you get work done because it feels like the guy is right there.
It's true.
Like I'm a full proponent, even before I got the current job I had now when I was just teaching full time. Like I was doing that every other night. And like for a while when my wife was pregnant with my first kid, it was like my Friday and Saturday night. And then once my first daughter was born, it was like she was right there next to me because like
yeah,
I'm the one who always stayed up late because my wife can't stay up late. Obviously, it's like almost 1 here now, so I'm a freak of nature with the staying up late. But like, it was a great way to collaborate. Just even in the circles that I'm in terms of like 3D. And then we started doing, the Sketch Zone podcast out of this whole need for like talking to other creatives and stuff like that. So like,
Right.
it's a great way. Even if it's like we used to have a saying like, you can come into the chat, no lurking. You have to be doing some kind of work, share your screen, and you just have conversation like you're doing now while working. It helps. It helps so much. So like,
And it
that's one of the
helps.
things. Yeah.
I mean, there's silly things that like just now, you guys talking about needing to fill some of the background with like sound effects and stuff like that. And I sent you a link. And then, possible next steps. I sent you a link to Frederator and like other things. Like that's one of the big reasons why we've been doing this show is because exactly what Charlie just said. We were always reaching out to each other, building each other up and stuff like that, and checking in and seeing and doing that. We're like, well, we might as well do it if we're having these conversations. Someone else needs to hear this information, and
Yeah.
so we jumped in and we've been doing this.
And
We've been doing this hot mess for like 6 years.
6 years, yeah. But it's a way to
5, 6
stay in
years.
touch too, because we were starting to get like get out of touch, and for a while, keep in touch with Carlos, and Carlos was in my wedding, and then there was a point in time where I wasn't in touch with Jack as much. So, but like it's been a great way of like,
Yeah.
as you say, keeping it the same way, so you see everybody. It's good. It has so many benefits. So I would say do that, even with your animator.
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like-
that's.
Huh.
Well, I don't know why we weren't doing this to start.
Yeah, there's a guy through the show that I met through my other friend. He used to be on the show also, and like we've not met in person yet, but that was Danny Williams, and I still talk to him, and he's another artist. I talk to him every other day. We have a chat. We still do the chats and stuff like that, and that was based on like collaborating and being creative, and talk. So like, yeah, it's great. Works out.
And what we can also do is I'm gonna put the pressure on you guys to help make this happen. We can get your boy Vanek on, and we can geek out with him too.
Oh yeah, you can really him. Yeah, he'll love
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Show off
Yeah,
that work.
let me know, Carlos. Yeah, and he's out west, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
yeah.
that'll work. So I just started following him on Instagram. If you guys you guys meaning people listening to the show, if you guys don't mind, go to Instagram.com/Vanik, VANNICK, arts, ARTZ, and I'm going to add this to the show notes too. So you guys can take a look at the animator that we keep referencing in this show. And we're going to wrap it up because I know it's already tomorrow in Atlanta.
Yeah. That's almost 2, man.
Yeah, Chicago. Yeah, well,
Yeah. It's almost 1 here. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, KL, if people want to find you online and more about this project online and just everything, give me all your social media so people can find you.
Yeah, so at Furious and Fat Cat on Instagram and Facebook. YouTube, Furious and Fat Cat. It's Furious and Fat Cat channel.
Yeah, Furious and Fat Cat.
Yeah, and on Twitter, I'm K_L Reeves, at KL_Reeves, and then Pierre. What are you, Pierre? At
Twitter, I'm at Pierre Sutton. Yeah.
We're more concerned with we believe that the characters in the story should lead. So I don't care if you follow me, man. Follow the guys, follow the fellas. Follow Furious and Fat Cat. You Google it, it'll come up. And so our Kickstarter is there as well. If you put Furious and Fat Cat in, that would be very helpful. Every little bit helps, $3, $5 a day, just every little bit helps. We need some of those little ones, we need a lot of those little ones. So, yeah.
So if you believe in making dreams come true, we also have the link to the Kickstarter in the description of this video too. And
beautiful.
Yeah. So if you're checking out this video, do not hesitate. Click on that link and go check this out. It's that 2D life, son.
Yeah, 2D. Right. Now listen, I was watching. We have Disney Plus, and I was watching. I mentioned this before, but with my son, I was watching Pinocchio, and that was one of.
How is it? Yeah.
Listen, Disney Plus is great for kids, and my son was engaged. Well, actually, no, Snow White we were watching. That was the first. That's the first. Yeah, isn't Snow White the first feature length animated film?
Yeah,
I think it's Snow White, right? So this is done 50 plus years ago, and my 3-year-old son, who's used to the world being like a FaceTime world, like when someone calls, he's not here, it's here, right? So he's born into a technological age. He's looking at Snow White and he's engaged, right? Bare bones, 2D, he's into the story. So they did something right there, right? It's a timeless storytelling, man. So I think we can definitely get it done with that medium for sure.
Yep.